Hello, welcome back to the British Home International Championship. Tonight we've got Northern Ireland against Scotland from Windsor Park. So let's get straight to the kick-off. In the second round of matches in the British Home Championship, as the teams enter the stadium, and both teams, well, they're in with a shout of winning this tournament after only one game, where Scotland were in the driving seat. They beat Wales 1-0 and Northern Ireland making a late comeback against England to draw 2-2. So vital game here. If Scotland win this will really put them in the driving seat. So let's get to the national anthems as the teams are introduced to the crowd. And there they are, Northern Ireland, holders of this championship. So it would be ironic if they could actually retain the championship. Well, they're the teams for tonight. Northern Ireland, as they've gone with the same, more or less the same side. We've got Lafferty, Washington and McGinn, and we've got David Saville and McNair, and Saville scored that super free kick to equalise against England. And for the Scots, they've only made one change, where McGregor comes in for Armstrong in that attacking midfield position. Keith Osborne again retains his place on the left and Forrest on the right, with McBurney, who scored that winner against Wales up top. So Northern Ireland to get this game on the way, the second game in the championship, and there we go, left to right in their green and white, and Scotland all in blue. It's a lovely evening, perfect conditions for football, and it's Lewis, Evans, their super comeback from Northern Ireland against the English here on Saturday. So they will take to the last game of the game against Wales. Well, anyway, McBurney away for Scotland, McGregor, and it's Saville, and it's a good ball to Washington, good ball to Dallas. He's got Lafferty running down that channel, and it's Dallas again, ball in, McKean, oh, he's just steadied it wide. Oh, lovely diving header, super ball in. See Washington playing it out to the fullback, and he's made a lovely cross coming in at the far post, but his header just directed past the post. Oh, that was so close for Northern Ireland taking the lead. Anyway, McGregor. Oh, and it's but Peacock Farrell quickly off his line to thwart any danger coming in from McBurney. Now where's Cathcart to Dallas. Oh, Saville. And McNair to Davis. To Lewis. McGinn. There's Lewis now. He's got a bit of pace. He's got past O'Donnell. And it's Washington with an header. Oh, what a save! But oh my, how did Lafferty miss that? Oh wow, that was well, there's no explanation for that at all. What a miss by oh dear. Oh my, that was unbelievable. Well, that miss by Lafferty, that's got to be down as the miss of the season by any stage major championships. Anyway, Dallas to get the ball in again. Oh, and again the keeper saved it. Oh my. Well, this is not going to be Northern Ireland's night for sure. They've had so many chances, and Scotland are hanging on by their skin of the teeth. There's McNair with a shot, but it's just wide. Well, Northern Ireland are playing well. They're creating the chances. 20 minutes in, it's still no score. There's Dallas. Oh, but he's giving it away to McGregor. Osborne now, can Keith Osborne. Burney to Forrest. Dominate. And McBurney. We know he can crack one, but there's McNair now in on the far side to Northern Ireland. Oh, Scotland 8 in this game, but you can sure as eggs are eggs that Scotland will come into this game at some point. You can guarantee it. Well, there's Dallas. He got a bit of pace. Can he get one into the box? He can. But oh, and it's got to be. No, he's put it wide. Oh, chance after chance. It's going missing by Ireland, and oh, well, there you go. Well, it's nowhere near the goal at all, is it? But Will they rue these chances that are going begging? I'm sure they will. There's Marshall. The long ball forward. Lewis again. And it's all Northern Ireland, that's for sure. Absolutely. There's McGinn. Oh, and Lafferty! Oh, and again the keeper saved. Oh, they just ain't going to score, are we? Oh dear. Cathcart. Dallas to McNair. Davis. McGinn to Lewis. Got players in the box, but no, it's cut out. Lewis again, but O'Donnell. And there's Saville. We know he can hit one, but there's McNair. Cathcart will. But what's happened here? It looks like a free kick to Northern Ireland. So Saville, we've already seen him crack 1-4 against England, so what can he do against Scotland? See what he can do. Saville shows over the box. Oh, and the keeper's just saved it. Oh, it was a cracking shot, probably a little bit further out, but again, you can see the danger of Saville at them for set pieces. Dominate. And it's out to McGinn. On Lewis. Davis. Saville. 34 minutes in, it's still no score. Should have been at least 3-0 to Northern Ireland, but they've not took their chances, have they? There's Washington. To Dallas. To Saville. And it's... Oh, Lafferty's turned! Again, it's the keeper's saves. This just isn't our night, is it? Oh, Northern Ireland. It'd be interesting to see the stats at half time, because Northern Ireland, there's just been one team in it. So Saville to take this corner kick. His near side. Ball over. Oh, and it's Johnny Evans, but it's just put wide. Ambitious shot there, just as the ball dropped from the header. Good header down, but Johnny Evans he's put it wide. He's got no actual gap to get through, so it still remains 0-0. Now Lafferty, he can run at the defence, and he's got nobody with him, so he's got to go it alone. He's got McGinn running down this. Good ball over. Oh, cleared by the defender. Oh, and it's Lafferty. And it's Dallas. They're going to try one, but the keeper's down to his right to save it. Marshall. Scotland, Forrest. McTominay. The ball's going out. Scotland, I can say they've abused the word poor, but they have been very poor in this half. But I say they will come back, I'm for sure. That's PES for you. But anyway, Saville. Now then, Washington. And it's again, is it a foul? No. Referee says no. And the last minute of the half, as the referee is deemed for but there's Forrest. Oh, but Johnny Evans cuts it out, but it's gone for a corner. Oh my, what a mix-up. Forrest. And there's McGinn. Well over the period of time, but that will be half time for sure. That's it. Northern Ireland 0, Scotland 0. Should have been at 3 or 4 at least. Scotland have been very, very lucky, and Northern Ireland have missed chance after chance. See how they get on in the second half. Welcome back to Windsor Park. Northern Ireland 0, Scotland 0. And the match stats is 11 shots to 0 to Northern Ireland, and you can bet your bottom dollar that this half will be totally different. This will be all Scotland, I'm sure. So them less chances are going to cost us, I'm sure. I'm sure they are. But the ball's in. But the Downey, McGregor, and his first time shot. But Peacock Farrell collects with ease. And the balls are out to Johnny Evans. A Leicester man. There's Lewis and Davis. Sabo to Washington now then. He's got Dallas. Oh, and Washington with a shot, but Marshall sticks onto it. Oh, ball out to Dallas now then. Dallas, can he? It's got to be cagey and got a build up here by on there. It can't be too. And that's the ball into Lafferty. McKean! Oh, it's a great save. Oh, hitting it first time. See Lewis playing the ball up front to Lafferty. Nice little flick, first time, but a great save again. Marshall, got to be man of the match up to now. Well, Saville to take this corner kick for Northern Ireland. He's going to whip it in here. Oh my! And yes! At last, Northern Ireland take the lead. Oh, 57 minutes, and Johnny Evans has lashed it into the rebound off the bar and put Northern Ireland 1-0 up. Oh my! Well, if I can't say that ain't been deserved, because Northern Ireland have been far the better team, created far the more chances. But that last Johnny Evans has lashed onto the ball from the rebound. Instead of the ball coming in, great header by Evans in the first place, and he's just latched onto the free ball in the box. Northern Ireland take the lead, and that, I've got to say, is well deserved. Scotland have not actually been in the races today. Scotland have been, they're starting to rush it a bit now because they've got to. I don't know whether they come with the intention of a point here, but that's how they play. But that's how Northern Ireland have actually let them play. But there's McBurney with Gregor Machete. Oh, that's going to be one each. Oh, McBurney was left open. And that's the equaliser on 65 minutes. And McBurney scores his second goal of the tournament. Oh, it's like the parting of the seas, that defence, when it starts. You can see, look, Dan Evans is just nowhere. And McBurney has equalised. Right hand side. Well, it's been a travesty, I've got to be honest with you. I mean, Northern Ireland have been. Oh, and that voice, he's only been on for long. Oh, but the keeper saved it. Well, he was played in beautifully there, but he's just super goalkeeping by Marshall. And it's Boyce again. Oh, he's passed it past the post. Oh my, he's only been on 2 minutes, and how much has he been involved? See, another mistake by the Scottish defence. Boyce lining it up, but he's just put it the wrong side of the post. Oh, making no mistakes with the defending, but and now's a chance for McBurney. Got Forrest. Oh, but Dallas. No, it's out to Osborne. Good ball in, but he got foul, plucks out the air. And goes it out to the fullback Lewis. Davis. McNair. Saville. Oh, good ball to White. Now we've got Dallas on this. White ball in. Oh, good header by and Davis with the it's just come off the defender. Dominate. But again can break away, and there's a counter-attack now by Scotland as McBurney on this right-hand side. Oh, he's trying to find the ball over the top, but it's too far for Osborne. They've got 14 minutes left, and Osborne coming off, and Stephen Naismith coming on that left-hand side. And Northern Ireland making their last change as Sabo comes off, Norwood replacing him. And goal. He'll go to Lewis. He's been quite productive down this left-hand side. And now, White. Got a shot. Oh, and Boyce. Oh, he's just put it into the side netting. Oh, it fell nicely for the striker. Oh my. Well, Northern Ireland has done everything but score. Marshall's been in supreme form. But the score says everything. Northern Ireland 1, Scotland 1. 12 minutes left. Then. Boys. McGregor. Cathcart blocks the shot. McGinn. And again it's McBurney. Well, no power to the shot at all, McBurney. And he's not. And there we go. Here's White. We're into the last 2 minutes of stoppage time. It's going to be. But boys, not. And it's no. Late tackle there by boys. That'll earn him a booking. There's Lake on the player there. Sliding in. Clear the ball over, but he was late. McKenna for Scotland. We're in the last minute of the stoppage time, so it's going to be a draw, and this will put. McDonagh. Eddie on the Evans. There's Cathcart. Ball over the top. But it's too far. And boys. But he couldn't control it. Devlin back to Marshall, and that is the final whistle. Northern Ireland 1, Scotland 1. That puts Northern Ireland on 2 points, Scotland on 4. With the England-Wales game to come, it's going to be an interesting tournament. Now, look at that. 20 shots to 5. And we're only 1-1. Well, we did have chances, and and they missed absolutely everything. 1 goal by Johnny Evans and a reply by McBurney for Scotland. Honours even. Championships wide open. We'll see after the next round of games how